Today, owning a car can sometimes feel like owning a financial headache. One month, everything works perfectly, and the next month, a warning light appears on the dashboard, followed by an expensive repair bill. Modern cars are filled with complex electronics, turbocharged engines, sensors, and advanced transmissions that can make repairs more costly than ever before. But what many drivers don't realize is that some cars are engineered so well that they can run for hundreds of thousands of miles while staying surprisingly cheap to maintain. These vehicles avoid unnecessary complexity, use proven mechanical designs, and benefit from massive parts availability. In this video, we're looking at 5 cars with the lowest repair costs in America. These are not necessarily the cheapest cars to buy, but they are the vehicles that cost the least to keep running year after year. The list is based on real reliability research, long-term ownership reports, and repair cost data across the United States. If you want a car that keeps repair bills low and stays dependable for years, this list is worth paying close attention to. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because on this channel, we share real car ownership insights, reliability rankings, and smart buying guides that help drivers avoid expensive mistakes. If you want to know which cars last the longest and which vehicles quietly drain your wallet, you'll definitely want to stay tuned. Number 1. Honda Civic. The first car on this list is the Honda Civic, one of the most proven, affordable, and reliable vehicles in America. For decades, the Civic has built a reputation for extremely low repair costs and strong long-term durability. Much of that reliability comes from Honda's engineering philosophy, which focuses on simplicity and efficiency. Many Civics sold over the past decade use naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engines, such as the well-known 1.8-liter iVTEC engine. Unlike many modern engines that rely on complicated turbo systems, this engine focuses on durability and smooth everyday performance. The Civic also uses a timing chain instead of a timing belt, eliminating one of the expensive maintenance jobs many cars require. As a result, it's common to see Civics reach 200,000 to 300,000 miles with relatively few major mechanical issues. The driving experience is also smooth and comfortable. The suspension absorbs road bumps well, steering is predictable, and the car feels stable both in the city and on the highway. Fuel economy is another major advantage, with many models delivering around 30 to 40 miles per gallon. Routine maintenance costs are extremely affordable. Brake pads typically cost between $40 and $80, and alternator replacement may cost around $400 to $500, and a starter replacement typically runs between $350 and $450. Because millions of Civics have been sold, replacement parts are widely available, and mechanics are very familiar with the vehicle, which helps keep repair costs low. Number 2. Toyota Corolla. The next car on the list is the Toyota Corolla, a vehicle widely considered one of the most reliable cars ever produced. Toyota has built the Corolla around a simple philosophy: prioritize durability over complexity. Most modern Corollas use a naturally aspirated 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with a conservative transmission setup designed for long-term reliability. These engines are not designed for high performance, but instead focus on smooth operation and long life. Many Corolla owners report their vehicles easily reaching 250,000 or more with proper maintenance. The driving experience is comfortable and predictable, making the Corolla an excellent daily commuter. The suspension provides a smooth ride over rough roads, while the steering remains light and easy to control in city driving. Fuel economy is another strong advantage, with many models achieving around 32 to 41 miles per gallon. Routine maintenance costs are extremely affordable. Brake pads typically cost between $40 and $80. A water pump replacement often ranges from $300 to $450, and alternator replacement usually costs around $400 to $500.
The interior features a modern infotainment system, digital displays, and smartphone connectivity, but the electronics remain relatively simple compared to more complicated luxury vehicles. The Corolla's massive global production also helps keep parts prices low. Because so many units have been built, replacement parts are manufactured in huge volumes and are available almost everywhere. As a result, the average annual repair cost for a Toyota Corolla in the United States is also around $350 to $400, making it one of the cheapest cars to maintain over time.
Number 3. Mazda 3. The third vehicle on this list is the Mazda 3, one of the most underrated cars when it comes to reliability and low repair costs. Mazda took a different approach compared to many other automakers by focusing on efficient, naturally aspirated engines rather than smaller turboed ones. Most Mazda 3 models use either a 2-liter or 2.5-liter Skyactiv G engine, which was designed to maximize fuel efficiency while remaining mechanically simple. By avoiding complicated turbo systems, Mazda reduced the number of expensive components that could eventually fail. These engines are known for smooth power delivery and strong fuel efficiency, typically delivering around 38 to 36 miles per gallon. The Mazda 3 also stands out because of its driving dynamics. The steering feels more responsive than many compact cars, the suspension is balanced, and the car feels surprisingly engaging to drive. Inside the cabin, Mazda has focused heavily on quality. Many Mazda 3 models include premium materials, a clear dashboard layout, and a clear infotainment display that gives the car a more upscale feel. Routine maintenance costs remain reasonable. Brake pads typically cost between $50 and $90, a starter replacement usually ranges from $400 to $500, and alternator replacement often costs around $500 to $550. Because the engine layout was designed with accessibility in mind, many common repairs take less time, which helps reduce labor costs. The average annual repair cost for a Mazda 3 in the United States is roughly $430 to $450, which still places it among the most affordable cars to maintain over time. Many owners report their vehicles lasting well over 200,000 miles with minimal major repairs. Number 4. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. The fourth vehicle on this list is the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, which proves that modern hybrid technology can actually reduce maintenance costs instead of increasing them. SUVs are usually more expensive to maintain than compact cars because they are heavier and place more stress on components like brakes and suspension systems. However, the RAV4 Hybrid changes that equation. Toyota has spent more than 25 years refining their hybrid systems, and the technology used in the RAV4 Hybrid is extremely reliable. The vehicle combines a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with electric motors that assist during acceleration and city driving. Because the engine and electric motors share the workload, many components experience less mechanical stress over time. Fuel economy is also impressive for an SUV, with many models delivering around 40 miles per gallon. Routine maintenance costs are extremely affordable. Brake pads typically cost between $40 and $80, a water pump replacement often ranges from $300 to $450, and alternator replacement usually costs around $400 to $500. The interior features a modern infotainment system, digital displays, and smartphone connectivity, but the electronics remain relatively simple compared to more complicated luxury vehicles. The RAV4's massive global production also helps keep parts prices low. Because so many units have been built, replacement parts are manufactured in huge volumes and are available almost everywhere. As a result, the average annual repair cost for a RAV4 Hybrid in the United States is roughly $400 to $450, making it one of the cheapest vehicles to maintain over the long term.
5. Toyota Prius. The final car on this list is the Toyota Prius, a vehicle that completely changed how people think about hybrid reliability and long-term ownership costs. The Prius combines a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine with Toyota's hybrid Synergy drive system, allowing electric motors to assist the engine and power the vehicle at lower speeds. Because the workload is shared between the engine and the electric motors, many components experience less stress over time. This reduces the frequency of mechanical failures. The Prius is also famous for its exceptional fuel economy, with many models achieving around 50 miles per gallon or even more. Like other Toyota hybrids, the Prius uses regenerative braking, which greatly extends the life of brake components. Many owners report brake pads lasting 80,000 to 100,000 miles. Hybrid battery durability has also proven far better than many people expected. Many original batteries last 150,000 to 200,000 miles, and replacement costs have become much lower than they were in the past. It is also common to see Prius vehicles reaching 250,000 to 300,000 miles, especially in taxi and rideshare fleets, where reliability is critical. The average annual repair cost for a Prius is around $400 to $420, making it one of the most affordable vehicles to maintain over the long term. So today we looked at 5 cars that consistently deliver some of the lowest repair costs in America: the Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla, Mazda 3, Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, and Toyota Prius. These vehicles prove that when manufacturers focus on durability, simplicity, and proven technology, ownership becomes far more predictable. Instead of constantly dealing with unexpected repair bills, owners mostly pay for routine maintenance, such as oil changes, brake pads, and basic service. Over time, that can save thousands of dollars. The smartest car to own isn't always the fastest or the most luxurious. Often, it's the one that quietly keeps running for years while your repair costs stay low. If you enjoyed this video and want more car reliability rankings and smart car buying guides, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video.